What's going on, fellas? Wanted to share my custom X30 Conquest, originally released in was it 1985 with Slipstream. This was printed from Aries Print Solutions. Found the shop on Etsy. It's a pretty good print, priced fairly well. I did do some work on it. Obviously I had to put it together. Did some paint on it, used stickers, decals from Toy Hacks on the 1/18 scale. I couldn't find a decently priced decal set, so that's why I went with the 1/18. But I did use some other decals that I cut up and just put it on there just because I thought it looked better than some of the Toy Hack stuff. And as you can see, it's the HasLab Rattler stand that I modified so it would hold up the Conquest. Added some decals on that as well, just so it looked official. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. This project actually started because I bought a fondue lot and it had a tripwire helmet on it, and the tripwire helmet reminded me of Slipstream's helmet, so that's how I ended up starting this whole project. Inside here is actually my custom Slipstream. Get them out. It's kind of a big project, so hard to move around and stuff. But I'm just trying to get Slipstream out for you guys. So this is the Slipstream that I made. There's the tripwire helmet. I used a retro green shirt head and I molded a mustache on them. Body is from a retro Duke, and the vest is from a Power Ranger that I found at Ross. It was the translucent Power Ranger. I'm not sure what they call them, but I painted up the vest, added pieces from a Star Wars figure, one of the pilots, and just added accessories that I thought would look good. The belt is Snake Eyes. This harness right here is from that Star Wars figure as well. Fingers and gloves. I know majority of it came from like the twins. The finger, I think it was off a Spider-Man figure. And you know, you got the Halo jumper right there. There's little, I don't know what it's called, but it tells you your altitude and stuff. But yeah, that turned out pretty cool. And after I finished him, he needed a Conquest, so that's why I went to go look for this Conquest right here. Let me go ahead and take it down real quick, show you some of the work that I did to it. I'm gonna move the camera around a little bit because it's, like I said, it's bulky. So inside, you can see there's some paint work in there. When I painted it, I brushed it with some silver so it looked like there's some wear and tear. Painted up the missiles. I put the 86 on there because that's the year the Conquest came out. Like I said, decals came from Toy Hacks. So that's kind of scary right there, just because I don't want to break it. But this came in and I polished that up using, I started off, I think it was 1,200 grit sandpaper, then moved to 2,000, then I moved over to 3,000, and then I used a polished plastic and polished it out. Prior to that, it was real cloudy looking because it was 3D printed. So, but yeah, that's what I did to get it to look a little bit more clear. Let's see what else. The stand, like I said, it was the HasLab Rattler stand. Added stickers onto it. I had to modify it. The blast effects, that's from one of my extra dragonflies. And the missiles, it actually came with the kit. It came with a total of 8 missiles on it. Those white ones you can mount right here. It has a different adapter onto it. The paints that I used was an acrylic paint. Sprayed it with a clear matte. And this actually does have landing gear. So the landing gear just drops like that and comes out just like the original toy, where it has the mechanism where it does that. You know, you can see right here there's a screw there. I actually broke it when I was putting it together, but fixed it, modified it. So it looks pretty cool. There's the underneath part of it. It does have, I forgot what that was called, but you know, when it lands on the carrier, it hooks onto the cable so it doesn't fly off the end of the carrier. Decals right there. Had some extra stickers from another project, the no step and all that. And I decided to put the yellow on the tail. I forgot what it was called. I'm going blank. But yeah, let me move this out of the way. Put the landing gear down, which on this print, I think that's the weak part of it because it doesn't stay open. It doesn't stay open, but I'll probably figure out something so it can stay open, but it does work. And I thought it was a really cool project. Definitely, if HasLab comes out with one, I think it would sell. And I'll add the link to the bottom, so if you guys do want to pick up this 3D printed model from Aries Solution Prints. But definitely a fun project. It's big. I think it's like 27 inches long, and I forgot how wide. But I'll throw up some pictures on there so you guys can see it. And yeah, I mean, if I had more space and a wider camera angle, I'd put the HasLab Rattler right next to it. But they'll be in some pictures as well. But it's a cool project. Definitely made my collection a little bit more unique. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I like it. It's cool. You should check out the link. He sells it for a pretty good price. All right. Have a good day. Bye.